I hope I've got this turned on all right. Let's do the pre-flight checks. Because I don't have all that much time. Not today. All right. There we go. Cool. Audio visual checks are on. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Let's Play for Ace Combat Zero, the Belkan War. I made a mistake. So last week we did the second part of the Let's Play. Um, I'm here to tell you that the first part's not even on not even on my YouTube channel. I can't believe it. I don't even know where. Yeah, go backwards. We messed up. We have to do this on a style mercenary. No, 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 no. We can't quite do that. There we go. We have to do this on night difficulty because we kind of made a mistake. In case you didn't know, we made a mistake. Last week had the first mission. We gotta do it over again. Gotta do it over again. Gotta fix it. So, like any Let's Play, we gotta start at the beginning. And would it be normal if we used any other plane but this? Let's do. You know what? You start out with the standard, don't you? Yeah. Yep. You start off with the very first plane in the game. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's not crash the plane this time, huh? So that's how that missile works. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time because we've got some inclement weather rolling in, and I've only got 3 hours bedtime, so I've got to make it count. And it's a mine. You know, we are good friends, aren't we?
It all started on that snowy day. My first impression was he had potential.
Well, there is our good old-fashioned.
Air base has failed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded. Your actions may well decide who wins the Belkan War. I, for one, will be counting on it.
There we go, we did it. First mission out of the way, and now we can go back to the rest of the campaign.
The Belkan War is shrouded in mystery. But now, a decade after the peace accords, a portion of the records was finally released. I quickly got a hold of it. Wanting more details, I acquired information from unknown sources. There was a reason for my obsession. The roots of the war lie in the Belkan Federal Law Review that took place in 1988. Belka, suffering from economic strife, permitted its eastern territory to secede, and the Republic of Ustio was born. But Belka's economic troubles did not subside. Meanwhile, taking advantage of the situation, the world superpower Osea continued to flourish. Amidst the economic panic, an extreme right-wing party took power within Belka, aiming to restore strength and stability to the nation. And on March 25th, 1995, with the discovery of natural resources in Ustio, Belka began to invade its neighbors. It was the beginning of the Belkan War. Unprepared, each country fell quickly before the might of the legendary Belkan Air Force. In just a few days, they occupied all territories except for the mountain range. In response, the occupied Ustio government military placed all their hopes on a joint operation between Osea and the foreign mercenary forces. This, of course, can be found in any history book. But I noticed a strange similarity in the materials I gathered. There were several accounts about a mercenary, all followed by the code word, demon. But most of the information was incomplete. Still, I was intrigued. I decided to pursue the history of the Belkan War through this mercenary. I was certain I would find something there. Would it be the hidden truth behind the war, or just another battlefield legend? I wasn't able to meet the mercenary himself. Actually, it's questionable if he ever did exist. But thanks to some old friends in the military, I was able to track down several individuals who knew him. Soloing is one such man.
gain control over Route 171, which runs through Arlen to secure a transit route for our ground troops. There are bridges along this route, 3 over the RA River, all heavily guarded by the Belkan Armored Corps. Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack on the Belkan forces. Destroy the Belkan ground units blocking passage along this route, and secure the supply line between our forces and the Osean army.
Cool. Alright, standard ground attack. I can do that. Do we have a multi-role? Did we afford... Right. We afforded the previous plane that I was wanting. Does it have... What special weapons does it have again? This being like the second time I've ever seen it. Okay, so it's got the jammer. It has the burst missile that explodes behind it, inflicting damage over a wide area, and then you've got the actual the laser beam. Good old laser beam. I shot myself out of the sky with it the last time, so I'm deciding to kind of give it a rest and let it just sit in the hangar bay. Let's see. You know, there is actually a fighter that I could get. It looks like I skipped all the other ones that I bought. Oh, such a long time ago. Do we have an attacker that we haven't purchased yet? That's actually what I'm going to look for. Yeah, my favorite plane in the entire series. Duh. I would love to. And I don't even have the long-range anti-ship missile. Okay. Well, you know, that's okay. That's okay. We don't need the long-range air-to-ship missile for this mission in particular. But what I do want to do is I want to use that plane this time. Eagle. There's the tornado. Love this thing. Absolutely. And it has the one of my favorite special weapons too, because it just releases these little strong bomblets onto the ground in like a giant spray. And it's a faster moving carpet bomb. It's the best way I could say it. Yes, please. I want to take off now. Yeah, I'm going to be checking the weather reports. Thunderstorms, yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Here we go. We'll beat the altitude restriction. No? Okay. Nope, the altitude restriction was there. Okay, good. I'm not crazy yet.
This is AWACS Eagle Eye to Gaul. The target is in formation along the highway. Commence the operation. Keep an eye on us up there, AWACS. Belkan ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all.
Oh, this first run's gonna be a doozy. Yes. The bomblets worked alright. Who's this guy? Well, whoever he is, he's not in the sky anymore. I don't know, I never really left that mission go this long. Well, neither did I.
There aren't many Belkan ground forces left. Continue operation.
I love these things. They're so great.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team.
They don't really break or show up on the ground the way I would like them to, but it's okay. They looked better in the fifth
Mission was
game.
a success. Passage along Route 171 has been secured. Thanks to you, Ustio will now be able to launch a counterattack.
That is the goal. But yeah, it was pretty much just a really quick, hey, we're going in, we're blowing up this stuff, we're leaving. And that's what we did. And we'll save. Yay!
Head Operations has issued an emergency order for a reconnaissance mission conducted near the border. You will be monitoring the airspace B-7R, currently under Belkan control. Strong opposition is expected by enemy squadrons, and the presence of a magnetic field has been detected, which may interfere with communications. In short, this will not be a walk in the park. The B-7R airspace is located above an area rich in subterranean resources, where many conflicts have been fought in the past. You're authorized to engage enemy planes upon contact. The time has come for your skills to be tested.
Well, you know, it's a test. And if you die, well, if you fail, you die. So let's not die. I really want to pick. Well, as much as I love flying the Foxhound, I realized last time that I had an issue with speed. I was a bit too fast, if that's even possible. So what I could do is I could take the Gripen in and have just as much fun.
Belkan Priority 1 Strategic Airspace B-7R, aka the Round Table. It was the grand stage where we pilots performed. We were all on an equal footing, fighting under the same conditions. No affiliations or ranks to hinder us. Aces from every nation crisscrossed through those skies in pursuit of air superiority. The only rule of engagement was to survive.
GOM team, this is Eagle Eye. Penetrate B-7R and get a feel for the surroundings. GOM 2, roger. This kind of job is what we're all about. Enemies on radar. Exercise caution.
I'm looking forward to this. Oh, it'll be okay. We've got this. Yeah, I'm here to kick up the hornet's nest.
GOM team, engage. Approaching gun range.
Ah, of course we will. Why would you think otherwise? Surprise! Buddy, we're already here.
Warning, radar shows additional craft approaching area B-7R at high speed.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't realize I picked their paint job for this.
Golf team, we cannot authorize a retreat. Intercept them.
I'm working on it.
This is gonna cost you extra. Unlike you mercenaries, I fight for a real cause. The ones who survive are those who fight for their convictions. This is a round table. Dead men's words hold no meaning. Looks like we've got some grippins to deal with.
Is that how they pronounce that? I'm going to get you, you know. Got him. Man, they are committed. They said we've got 3, and we're gonna make it work. No, you're not it. Darn, I couldn't get lucky enough. Hey, we got one. Darn right I am. Come on, this is my playground. You're not taking it away from me. Oh, did you take one? I suppose you must have. He really does get paid on the hour, doesn't he? Wow.
All Belkan reinforcements confirmed down. Mission complete. Return to base.
You know, I didn't get all of them.
Message from Allied Forces Operations Command. Allied Naval Force has begun its advance. We appreciate your work. Looks like we were just a couple of decoys. Yo, buddy. You still alive?
Yeah, sure. You know, we do actually have a canonical protagonist jet for this one. I might use that for the rest of the time.
It seems B7R is more heavily guarded than we thought. If it wasn't for you, this ploy of ours probably would have failed. Keep up the good work.
We definitely did do pretty good. I'm proud of what we did. I didn't realize that my goal of getting all the named aircraft would mean that good old Pixie there would take 2 targets. Impressive. Really.
The UCO and Ocean coalition forces are to launch a joint campaign. The collective strategic military force of the 2 armies will be referred to as the Allied Forces. The campaign will be called Offensive Campaign Number 4101. The objective of this operation is to secure a sea transit lane for the Allied forces. To secure this channel, the Belkan forces occupying the Futuro Canal must be cleared out. You will be given a choice of missions in this joint operation. Offensive Campaign Number 4101 will be comprised of the following 3 air missions. First, there is Operation Gelnikos. This is an air-to-air surface operation, whose objective is to wipe out Belka's air squadron, port facilities, and surface weapons. Next is Operation Round Hammer. This is an air-to-surface operation, whose objective is to wipe out the Belkan fleet, its port facilities, and surface weapons. And the last mission is called Operation Costa. This is an escort mission, whose objective is to protect the naval vessels in Osia's 3rd Fleet, including its state-of-the-art aircraft carrier, which will be making a trial voyage. Fierce resistance by Belkan forces is expected in all 3 missions. Choose carefully which one you wish to participate
Well, I think I did Round Hammer the last time, so I think we'll pick Gelnikos. We'll pick the starter. Here we go. So this is the standard, yeah. So the standard color is actually our protagonist aircraft, because we have the blue wings as opposed to Pixie's red wing, and you can actually play as Pixie's red wing, but I'm going to pick the blue wing, and you get the red wing. And together we're a pair of eagles. I felt like it was fitting.
Eagle Eye to comm team and destroy all Belkan forces stationed in the port. Secure a route of passage for the Allied fleet. I have made visual contact with Patrol Canal. Enemy planes have been spotted on radar. All units prepare to engage. You're here already? I was faster than our estimate, but still within a margin of error. Engaging the Allied forces. There's the counterattack signal. I've been waiting a long time for this day. You've never been one for senseless attacks. I know how you fight, Cypher. There must be some jamming facilities around here. If we can take those out, our radars should clear up. Unit D through D are all set. Unit E is sending initially. I can send our tanks into action at any time. Missile launched. Cypher, don't underestimate the Belkans. They'll do anything it takes to protect that canal. Locked on.
Well, I'm kind of counting on it.
Guns destroyed.
Hey, I found the jammer. Hello. Oh, it's gonna be. Get them both out of here. Oh, I hit him, but I didn't break him, huh? Impressive. A little bit more durable now, aren't you?
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. I heard there's a few Rusio mercenaries caught up in the mix. Yeah, they're supposed to be good. The comm team is engaged with Belkan forces. Other planes go join them. Missile hit.
It's a very small jammer, but it's just about cleared up the radar. Hey, I can see my map now. Haha.
I'll finish it off with the next shot.
Ooh. I don't want to. I really don't want to target the civilian targets here. Don't make me. Perfect.
We're in a tight situation here, boys. Don't let them get any closer to Belkan. Radar lock.
It's letting me target everything but the anti-aircraft gun, and that's kind of crazy. There we go. Alright, now the goal here is we get out over the bay, make a U-turn, and we take the planes. Yeah? I'm a coward now, huh? I hope you enjoy that missile. One of my missiles missed. What a shame.
Radar lock. Comm 1 and 2, the enemy forces are almost eliminated. Keep at it. We've opened up Pandora's box.
I don't think any of my missiles hit. That's a shame. Yeah, he's right next to me. Can I target him?
We should be able to pull it off with sight for 50 on our side. Two Lucio fighters. That eagle with a red wing.
Yeah, he's my famous friend, and I'm the guy doing all the work.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Anyone will get desperate if they're getting pounded, and Belka's no exception. Enemy forces eliminated. Nice work, comm team.
Got my back once again, huh, mister?
Operation a whole lot easier. Mission success confirmed. Allied fleet, begin your advance. This is Commander Weaker on the Kestrel. We appreciate the great air support.
Thanks to your accomplishments in Operation Gelnikos, campaign number 4101 was a success. The Futuro Canal will be a vital stronghold for the Allied forces.
Good, good. We did not make a lot of money in that mission. That's probably the only quote-unquote bad news.
The mountain town of Solus Ortis is located just outside Ustio's capital, Directus. The Allied forces will deploy airborne troops, comprised primarily of Osia's 101st Airborne Division, over Solus Ortis, in a surprise air and ground attack on the Belkan forces. This operation will play a critical role in Ustio's liberation. Your mission is to provide support for the airborne troops. Destroy Belka's surface-to-air defense network and all interceptor aircraft, securing a safe drop zone for the airborne troops. Be aware of civilians still inside Solus Ortis. Your actions will determine their fate. Good luck.
Well, I'm not planning on targeting the civilians. It's never a goal. Man, I said I would use that for the rest of the time too. I feel so grr about it because I'm like, do I really want to use this for the rest of the time I'm playing this game? And I'm like, well, maybe. But at the same time, there's an entire roster of aircraft. Hey now, careful. Poor little controller here. Make sure that we're properly connected. Wait, do you get the giant fuel bomb? No. The standoff dispenser. Oh, targets in a straight line, huh? That would have worked better a few missions ago, to be honest with you. But the F-16 will be just fine. And Tom's taking a nap. He's such a good cat.
Escort units, this is the 122nd Airborne. We're now entering the designated airspace. We can't return to base until we empty this transport. We're counting on you. First, attack any anti-air troops positioned at our parachute unit's drop destination.
You know why I think I stopped using this? It targets everything, including that tent. And I didn't like that it targeted the tent. I am flying through them right about now. I can't say I'm too surprised. We'll put it that way.
AA guns destroyed. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Requesting support. I'll ensure a safe target. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Missile warning. I wasn't informed there'd be such a large disposition of troops. We're gonna be shot full of holes before we even hit the ground.
Now I can't let them do that to you.
Bandits in gun range. I'll draw away the enemy planes. Missile launched. Locked on. Our allies' support operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties.
For expert difficulty, I expected this to be more difficult.
Our job is to keep the Belkan planes busy. Locked on. Fox 2. This is Meteor 3. The rest is up to air.
Oh, that mountain nearly had me.
Bandits in gun range. Sector E-12 secured.
I can't aim this gun for a darn hope in the world.
Radar lock. You'll never find a group of soldiers with more pride than them. Nice kill. Shack on the target.
More targets, huh? Alright.
E4 has been cleared of enemies. Now advancing to the next sector. Get up and jump, Quincy. Keep going. Now's your chance. Go, go, go. Missile evaded. Approaching gun range.
Nice.
Has been secured. Moving to initiate operation.
That didn't take long at all.
Incoming message from Operations Command. Airlift operation was a success. All enemy forces near Solus Ortis have been eliminated. The rest is up to the ground forces. GOM team, mission complete. Return to base.
For an attacker,
Landing jets, you are cleared to land.
I moved pretty good.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
So what if I try to land upside down? Can I do that? Can I try to fly upside down when I land? Does that work? I suppose not.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
But I do suppose that I should at least try to take it somewhat seriously, so we will land the airplane.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
They give you 2 whole minutes to land the airplane? My goodness.
You're on the money.
And once your speed hits 0, you complete the landing mission. Ta-da! Hey, with like 2 minutes and 1 second to spare, I'll take it. I do suppose if you overshoot the runway, 2 minutes gives you time for a second pass.
Operation Varsity succeeded. Ground troops are now en route to Solus Ortis. It won't be long now before Ustio is liberated.
Alright, so let's see. We stayed, yeah, we killed 2 and we spared 2, so we were about even that time. There we go. Operation level, or difficulty level expert. Operation level. What am I thinking of? I don't even know.
Preparations to liberate Directus are now complete. I will now brief you on the Ustio 6th Air Division's role in regaining control of the capital. Directus is divided into 5 administrative wards, centering on the River Griscari. Powerful weapons have been placed in each ward, comprising the Belkan Army's Ustio branch headquarters. This battle will determine our fate, as the annihilation of all enemy forces will mean liberation for the nation of Ustio. The enemy forces are primarily comprised of ground troops, but we have received information that, while not yet confirmed, there is also a squadron of high-tech enemy fighters. Your orders are to destroy the Belkan forces and liberate Directus. We can't afford to lose.
Alright, you heard the man. We're not allowed to lose. So, you know, I get that it's supposed to be like, oh, it's like a high, what's the word? It's a high-tech plane, and I'm just like, well, the plane that I like to use isn't necessarily high-tech. I think we used this one last time. But yeah, this one's my favorite by far, bar none, because it just goes. You pick this plane and you hit the thruster and it goes. That's what I want.
Start the operation. Release 5 sectors under Belkan control.
No, we're not targeting the tent.
We've got the pride it takes to win. Enemy armored vehicle destroyed. Gum 1, engage.
Do you have a name? No. Oh, he's trying to make a name for himself, though.
The tide should turn once they get their capital city back. Radar lock. AA guns destroyed. Aerial attacks won't help at this point. Missile break.
No, you need to give me the red target on the ground, okay?
Hasn't anyone seen him? Abandon area 2. Reposition the battlefront immediately. Gum 1, missile launched.
Please don't hit the building. We hit the church.
We already lost this city. I don't care. Just get us the hell out of Directus. The Belkan chopper is leaving the battlefront. Looks like they're running scared. SAM destroyed.
Nope, still not quite what I need. Do you guys have names? Well, you've got airplane model numbers for designations, but you don't have names.
The enemy's locked onto you. Gum
Hey now, that civilian building didn't do anything to you.
SAM destroyed. Missile warning. Locked on.
Come on now, I don't have all the missiles in the world.
Bandits in gun range.
I am not targeting the tent. Well, I should. This is the capital for the nation I'm fighting for. I kinda have to do as I please. Oh no, that poor helicopter is not making it out of here. Well, I'm guilty. Whoops. I was meaning to let him leave, I hope you know. That poor general just got blown out of the air.
SAM destroyed. Locked on. This is Eagle Eye. It looks like all sectors have been liberated. The city has fallen to the Allied forces. Any soldiers left, open up an escape route. We lost. The Belkan army. We've been defeated. We got our city back! They've got a reason to fight. This battle's over.
Not quite.
Warning! Warning! Enemy reinforcements approaching. What? Now?
They're coming.
Two crabs approaching at high speed. Let's take care of them.
They look intimidating, I'll give them that.
They are faster than any we've come across. Commence intercept. It doesn't look like they'll let us head back to base unless we take out those two planes. Missile evaded. Radar lock. It looks like the Allied forces have taken control. Locked on.
Basically walking these guys like they're standing still.
Missile launch.
Drat, my favorite maneuver.
Radar lock. Captain, was he shot down?
Yeah, sure.
Missile evaded. Fox 2. These guys are gonna be tougher than I thought.
One of them's already dead. What do you mean they're tougher?
Watch out, Gone One. Expect the unexpected this time.
Buddy, I did a barrel roll and I dodged it.
Airspace threat eliminated. Com team, mission complete. We've taken back this sector. Belka is no longer in control. Cypher, you hear those people screaming for freedom? That's where we come in. Directus is free of any threats now. Let's head back to base.
On May 13th, 1995, Ustio was finally liberated. The tide of war was about to change dramatically.
I think that's the one I accidentally shot a missile at, and I'm very sorry about that.
Belka's Ustio branch headquarters has fallen. Directus has been liberated. I just received a vintage bottle of Chateau Bouloise for the Galm team. It's a hard-to-find Cabernet. Perfect, I'd say, for celebrating an occasion such as this.
I agree. There we go, I like it. The 19 I spared makes up for the one that I killed. Needless to say, that general is not leading any more battles. He's kind of dead.
The true nature of the war begins from this point forward. Accounts vary depending on the article and source. Everyone is a hero and a villain, and no one knows who is the victim and who is the aggressor. And what is peace? All questions commonly asked about any war in history. As the battlegrounds move to Belka, he is also thrust into the middle of this war. This is also where my interests shift from the war to him.
Oh, it's our first score attack.
Intelligence reports that Belka is developing nuclear arms and V2, a weapon of mass destruction. The Allied forces' top brass have decided to send troops across the Hydrian line into Belka to check for nuclear arms and secure resource interests. Centered on the ruined base of Gladysant, the Hydrian line, Belka's long line of defense, stretches 700 kilometers from Osia's southern border to the border of Saturn. Situated at the peak of Mount Ivrea, the ruins of Gladysant have been transformed into a modern base with anti-aircraft artillery and a powerful defense system. The Galm team's mission is to launch an aerial strike on Gladysant, opening the door to Belka for our ground troops. In all probability, this will be an extended operation. You'll be able to refuel during the latter half of the mission. If you're low on fuel, temporarily withdraw from the battle and return to base. Good luck.
You know, I don't think low on fuel is going to cover it. I think the only reason I'm going back to base is I ran out of missiles, or I'm low HP. So we don't have enough for the Raptor yet, or the Terminator, or the Berkut, or the experimental FTD, or rather MTD, the upgraded F-15. Kind of just like the souped up one. I want the one with the kitchen and the toilet. That's the one I want, okay? I'm just saying, if you can fit a toilet and a simple kitchen on the airplane, I'm sold. That's all I'm saying. Now, I do have to joke about seeing the F-35 designation here. That and it being like a stealth plane because, hey, you know, that's kind of been around for a bit. Especially for a game that came out in 2005. Or rather 2006. Alright. Well, do we want to hit him? We could hit him with the big ol', you know, We really could. I'm thinking the speed is the same. The good old ADF-01 AI looking thing. Let's see. All weather multi-purpose attack and defense capabilities exceed any other fighter. That's a fighter plane? They made that a fighter plane? Oh dear me. You know what? I don't want the fighter plane. I want... Yeah, you're gonna help me with that special missile. I want the Wyvern. And I'll take the dark one. See, for me, it's really about paint job and not about which faction it is. Oh my gosh, 2 bots for the low price of none. My airplane is just fine. I don't know what you speak of. I also like the foldy wings. Can I take off at 150? I can. Look at all these friendlies. We're all going off on an adventure. Sounds like a plan.
Fire away at Gladysent. Your job this time is to take out their defense mechanisms. A return line is located on the south side of the operation airspace. All planes can pass over this line whenever they need to resupply. They're here. Commence firing. Fire a missile into the hole. Missile launched. Stay alert. There'll be shot full of holes. He's headed straight this way. It's hell out here, above and below. Locked on. Enemy facility destroyed. Straight this way. Just don't bite the dust.
Well, obviously we're not trying to, but if we end up going up in a ball of smoke, it's gonna be what's gonna be.
Just stick with someone slick, and you should get through this without a scratch. AA guns destroyed. This is area gate. The fire's broken out inside. Sector A's been taken care of. Head for the other sectors. Radar lock. One little mistake and it's all over. Watch out. The enemy's tracking you on radar.
Not anymore, they're not.
It took a hell of a lot of gunfire to make those holes. Plane wrecks. Jonathan must have shot him down here. Enemy spotted. Initiate attack. Someone fire at us from that mountain. We'll just have to sail through them then. Watch yourself.
You know, that pillbox isn't dead.
Mayday! Missile on here. I've been hit. I've lost control. Are we really supposed to keep up with Cypher and Fantasy on this mission?
Well, I mean, you can try. I recommend it.
Okay, I've generated good angles on this one. I can dodge it. Enemy facility destroyed. Locked on.
Ooh. I didn't land that one. But that one's going in.
AA guns destroyed. Radar lock. Don't expect us to do the impossible. Enemy facility destroyed.
Now, why would I run away?
Sector E has been stripped of all functions. Well done.
Well, they're not below us. Are they above us? Well, look at them all the way up there. You weren't gonna hide from me up in the clouds now, were ya? Especially knowing that you guys give 400 points a pop. Don't mind if I do. Pretty much. They're kind enough to give me enemy airplanes. You know, I'll be honest, I don't know if my bullets are actually doing anything. Hey now. Good, good. Really? You dodged one? I'll make sure you don't dodge the rest. They really don't want to let us leave here, huh? To be fair, if I were them, I'd probably feel the same way. Oh no, you don't get away from me. Alright, now I do need to go back for a little bit of everything. Yep, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Honestly, that AA site all the way over there should be the last set of objectives we need to hit 16,000. An ack? I don't know what that is. Woo! That AA site's kinda mean.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Someone try flying between those pillars. Radar lock. 80% of enemy forces are under our control. It's time to rock and roll. All planes, eliminate Gladison.
Working on it. I've racked up quite a damage number just for being here. They really wanted to. I'll give them that.
Locked on.
88%. I don't want that. No, I'm good. I'm taking the long way around. It's like I just got here and I'm going home because I've been shot full of holes. It's kind of a real bad time.
Radar lock. AA guns destroyed.
That was totally me secretly hoping that that would be the last couple points I needed, and it turns out I was wrong. Whew. Yeah.
Locked on. What happened to the enemy? Where'd they disappear to?
I need to go home. There's a couple extra holes in my airplane that weren't here when I took off.
Don't get shot down on the way back. Column 1, you're close to the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Really, it's just to fix the thing. Very painful. Very, very painful. There we go. Full missile complement. Full, everything else, really. They even put more bullets in my gun. What am I gonna do?
I can't bail out. It's hell out there. I don't want to die.
Well, great news. It seems like each one of these 1,000 markers is taking nowhere near as long as I thought they would. So we're gonna get over there in very, very short order.
Send all soldiers to Sector 5. I'm in trouble here. I can't evade all this at once.
Good news is we should be this at least before 10 minutes. Really? I missed, huh? Not this time. Will I be lucky enough to get a shot on these guys? You know, I've shot 6 missiles at this guy.
Bandits in gun range. Radar lock. Bandit down.
Nice.
Locked on.
Alright, no more fuel tanks. But I am going to switch to the ground attack missiles.
Launched. Gladyson's attack powers have been neutralized. All planes, return to base.
Did it?
The operation was a success. Gladysson has fallen. The Allied forces have broken through the Hydrian line, bringing the battle to Belkan. I must inform you, however, that while you were on your mission, we received a report that the squadron attacking from Ustio's border was wiped out by a mysterious attack. We are currently investigating this incident.
Uh-huh. Hey, we made some money on that one, though. That is the nice thing about the score attack missions. They're a great bump to your income because you basically just have to keep fighting until you're done.
Belka's second line of defense stretches across the Shane Plains in the central region of southern Belka. Centered on 2 anti-aircraft camps, this line blocks our refueling unit's air route and is already delaying our military plans. This operation will consist of attacks on enemy ground troops and engagements with enemy fighters. There will be 3 squadrons in total. You can decide which one to accompany. Alpha Team will be responsible for destroying enemy ground ordnance. Beta Team's job will be to eliminate air resistance and destroying enemy ground ordnance. Theta Team will eliminate air resistance. Escort Allied transport craft after each mission is completed. That is all.
Okay, so surface-to-air weapons. You know what? We'll go Alpha Team this time. Okay. You know what? What's the most advanced attacker we've got? You know, I suppose technically it's the multi-role that we just picked from the last mission, but I don't want to pick it right away. I feel like that wouldn't be very fair. We do have this Raphael M. That would work. Yeah, I'll take that. I think we'll take this configuration for the next mission as well.
Hey, Cypher, you hear me? Just look at the view. There's not much difference between those countries from up here. Belkan's defense line is just up ahead. Avoid enemy fire while snuffing out their ground forces.
That gunboat really did try, I'll give it that.
So this is the mercenary unit everybody's been talking about. You should be making visual contact with the enemy base soon. Prepare to engage. The aircraft have been spotted on radar. They've been identified on IFF as the Allied forces. Where's the commander? Into you, right? Actually, we lost contact with him 3 days ago. We're in a lot of confusion here. Sounds like you ran out of us before the enemy came. Just initiate the attack sequence. We're supposed to clean up the skies, but we should really take out all the enemy firepower we can handle. Send out all prepared units. If we let up, those bastards will take us out. You got an enemy missile heading your way, buddy. Box 2.
Well, that was embarrassing enough to miss.
AA guns destroyed. Locked on. Tank destroyed. Missile inbound. Break, break. Box 2, box 2.
You know, they've got quite a few of those.
I'm having a hard time approaching the enemy. I didn't think they could keep up this kind of resistance. Missile warning. Locked on. AA guns destroyed. The 11th defense line has been destroyed. The enemy is continuing north. This place is done for. Move out all units. The Allied forces could never have beaten us if we only had more firepower. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Freak missile.
Now you're running out of flak guns there, my friend.
Locked on.
I admit you could probably use more of them.
Tank destroyed. SAM destroyed. Enemy ground troops have been defeated. The threat level has been reduced. Comm team, cover our transport planes until they're able to land.
Yep, working on it.
There they are. The Allied transport planes. Thank you for securing air superiority. What was that? Something flashed again.
Was that... I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Hold on. Incoming emergency message from Operations HQ. Enemy launching long-range attacks. Current airspace is within range. Now you tell us. Where should we fly? Transmitting projected enemy targeting coordinates. All units evade attacks and withdraw from airspace. Here comes an attack. Watch out. Plane 4 just vanished. Allied planes are disappearing from radar. Plane 6 is gone too. This is bad. I'm out of here. Hey, Lieutenant, not responding. What's going on? That wasn't a missile.
No, it wasn't. Kinda scary.
Comm team, check the enemy's estimated long-range attack coordinates via radar.
Yeah, they're talented that way.
Halo 5, respond. Don't panic. Just keep flying and keep an eye on your radar.
There we go, I can leave now. Good old artist over here with his paintbrush.
Com team, evacuate to the south immediately.
Working on it.
You're almost out of the operation airspace. Stay on course to the south.
I have to make a detour. They put the laser line on the exit.
You're out of the danger zone. Com team, return to base.
Well, that's a name for it.
Like we live to see another day, Cypher. Welcome back.
That was a bad nightmare. We lost several of our members. Mercenaries like us are disposable to the guys in charge. But in the end, we survived.
The mission objectives were achieved, but only through great sacrifices on our side due to enemy laser ordnance. Still, the best defense is offense. We're counting on you to help lead us to victory.
You know, I feel the need to mention that I don't think they would have thrown us willingly into the laser sword range if they knew exactly where the range was. But don't worry, we're about to go take care of it, and it won't be a problem anymore.
We discovered that the unidentified laser weapon is a long-range offensive weapon, codenamed Excalibur. We believe it to be a Belkan anti-aircraft defense chemical laser weapon, developed as a missile defense system. According to our information, the strike zone is heavily guarded by a jamming facility and multiple anti-aircraft artillery units. Your objective is to destroy Excalibur. But to do that, you must first neutralize the jamming facility and the anti-aircraft artillery. Considering the importance of your target to the enemy, I'm afraid there's no way to avoid casualties from enemy resistance. In light of this, we've called in reinforcements for this mission. Work together with them to achieve the mission objectives.
You know what? I have an idea. I have a very, very fun idea. Did I really buy all of it? I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that I would. Hey, we can almost afford the Raptor. Can I afford the toilet plane? I can. Perfect. Long-range air-to-ground missile. But I can't afford any of its special missiles. Now, okay. Hear me out. We're not flying the toilet plane yet. We're gonna fly this guy. because the flying minigun is going to be a very fun time, and that's really all the justification I have for it. It's not very fast, mind you, which means we should be okay. That is terrifying.
This is Call Team's number 3. Name's PJ. I'll support you any way I can, Call Team. Call 1 to Call 3. When are you planning to buy those flowers? Wait around too long and another guy's gonna steal her away from you, you know. This is no time to talk about my personal life. Looks like a handful of fighters have come to the rescue.
The tanker's been destroyed. Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All planes, break, break.
Things started. Enemy aircraft approaching. Increase ECM output to level 3.
Destroy all jamming facilities.
Damn, we barely got out of that. That was kind of scary. No, I forgot. We can't afford to sit here and not do this. Whoops. Excuse me. The storage building just shot a missile at me. Well, about that, I just about ate a missile in my airframe. Ah, drat. I take a single bullet and I'm out of here too. You know, I'm trying my best not to.
All planes, attack Excalibur. Go for its power facilities and the cannon itself.
Did you check out Sniper's kill list? Where does he find all the work? Damn. It's no good trying to fly inside Excalibur. It's surrounded by railway
Don't mind if I do.
Special weapons are almost gone.
Die harder.
Confirmed. Elimination of target. We can even see it from here. Good job.
I should be dead.
All planes, job well done. PJ, don't get too excited and crash, buddy.
I love it. Oh, that was closer than I'd liked.
Although we didn't discover any nuclear facilities, Excalibur is no longer a threat. This can be considered a substantial victory for our side. Head Operations has recognized you as an indispensable component in this war, and expresses their utmost gratitude and respect.
You hear that, guys? I'm an essential employee. We'll save again. I think this is where we picked off last time, but honestly, I'm still willing to continue and probably finish here.
Orders have come in for an emergency sortie. A major air engagement is taking place as we speak between Belka and the Allied forces near the border, in the B-7R airspace, which Belka is committed to defend at all costs. B-7R, commonly known as the Round Table, has long been a symbol of Belka's political, military, and industrial might. However, at noon today, along with its lightning-quick commencement of Operation Battle Axe, the Allied forces officially announced the permanent abrogation of its non-aggression treaty at the Assembly of Nations, and simultaneously attacked B-7R with a massive fighter squadron. This mission may be our chance to finally end the Belkan War once and for all. I wish you luck.
Well, welcome home. Glad to have you with us again. We've officially caught up on where we were, but at the same time, I kind of really just want to keep playing, so I'm going to finish out this campaign too. We're going to go for... Oh, we were able to afford the big red plane last time. I was very happy about it. What I am going to do is we're going to try unlocking... Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to pick this up for this next mission. We're going to need it. So I really like the Su-32 Strike Flanker because I like its lore a bit. It's a modified Su-27 called the Strike Flanker. It specializes in long-range ground attack missions. This unique design includes a toilet and a simple kitchen behind the pilot seat. Now that's my kind of airplane. Just saying. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know what the special color is, and I do not know how to unlock it, but I really like the white and blue here for really, really liking the colors. Yeah, I know, right? You have, huh? I'm confused.
Incoming message from Allied Forces HQ. 40% of Allied air forces are already lost. There's too many of them. We can't handle them all. Where are the reinforcements? Time to dive into the fireworks.
Listen, all I'm really hoping for is that all of our kitchen and bathroom supplies aren't just rattling around in the back rooms as we're having this dogfight.
All damaged aircraft return to base. Still no reinforcements from base. Before they get here, we can put an end to this move at once. Another plane's been shot down.
Really? Really? 20% right off the bat? You're gonna be like that guy? Alright, I'm done playing Ring Around the Rosie with you, buddy. Ain't that the truth? We've still got work to do. You will try. I really wanted to get a gun kill there, but who knows? I still might. Nah, he's just gonna keep running. Losing. That's what they're doing.
Nice work. The enemy threat level has dropped to under 50%. Just a little more.
Nice. Under 50%. We're winning. I like that. Now, I did get a gun kill. Pretty rare for me, but I managed. Alright. Ooh, did I get him? No, I missed. You know, I did let that guy wounded get away. I think that's somewhat merciful here. Yeah, see, look, he's all the way at the edge of the map. He's not going anywhere. Now, you're not going to shoot me in the butt. To be fair, I'm earning the credit. I don't see anybody else doing the work for me. Who are they? Hmm. Got it.
Take out the reinforcements.
I did.
The bandits are out of formation. Now's your chance. Missile warning. Bandits in gun range. Locked on. Sweet kill. Watch out. The enemy's locked onto you. Don't lose sight of those enemy wingmen. Radar lock. Shake 'em off. Missed. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Approaching gun range.
Wow. He spins better circles than I do. That's impressive.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Missile, break.
Yeah, I don't know who these extra guys are, but I don't want them here either.
Missed. Bandits in gun range. Break, missile. Locked on. Go on, shot down a bandit. I missed.
Whole lot of 6 missiles left, huh?
Gun range.
It's gonna be embarrassing if I have to end this with guns.
Missile, break. Go to Fox 2. Approaching gun range. Radar lock. Roger. Yeah, Cypher just bagged a bandit. All targets within combat airspace are down. Operation complete. Yo, buddy. You still alive?
I hope so. Somehow we made it with all the toilet paper.
We were victorious in the B-7R engagement. The round table is finally toppled. According to our reports, the pilot in the F-4E that you engaged was an Academy-trained ace. It won't be long now before we win this war.
Nice. Hey, that only took us 9 minutes, too. Look at us. I'd like to say that we're getting better, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think the largest reason we won that.
My pulse raced at the astounding accomplishments of the mercenary known as Demon Lord. I forgot about my job and read everything I had on hand. Around the time Demon Lord received his nickname, South Belka showed signs of weariness regarding the war. Because the region was set up as a defense line to protect the birthplace of Belka in the north, the people's dissatisfaction had reached a climax. The cities declared themselves demilitarized and peacefully surrendered to the Allied forces. Unable to establish a defensive position, the Belkan army kept retreating to the north. The end of the war was fast approaching. I was given an opportunity to interview the former aces of the Belkan Air Force. Back then, they were the masters of the sky, and they had also known him. So I crossed the border to follow his trail. I wanted to capture the war and the Demon Lord from their point of view. To capture the voices of those who were there. Indigo Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 7th Air Division, 51st Tactical Fighter Squadron, Dmitri Heinrich. An ace whose precision and grace in flying earned him the title of Blue Heron. Today, Today, he has his hands full with the family business.
Well, that day, right before I deployed, my airspace assignment was changed. Initially, my squadron was assigned to the stable Eastern Front. That was changed to Area B7R, the round table where casualties were recorded at a fearsome pace. It's also the place where I met him. It was just 2 planes, him and an Eagle. And yet our lead force didn't stand a chance against them. I could tell he was good, and it was going to be bad for us. But there was something else I noticed. He hesitated. A vulnerability that can be exploited. I was certain I would win. The pilot was still young. He had yet to master the rules of combat. But in the end, I was shot down.
Gelb Team is number 2, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 5th Air Division, 23rd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Rainer Altman. He flew the skies of Directus during the capital's liberation, and he's still there to this day.
I met him above this very sky. I can still hear the sound of the missile alerts from that day. I received an order to fly to Directus on my way back from an intercept mission on the southern defense line. The order itself wasn't unusual. We kept being deployed from one mission to the next without receiving even the basic maintenance. But the situation was the same all around. We were late reaching the operational space. The station squadrons had already retreated, and warning bells were going off in the city. And the people were looking up to his plane, high above the sky. I couldn't see any emotion in his maneuvers. I didn't feel like I was fighting against a human being. I wanted to end that battle as quickly as possible.
Silber Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 51st Air Division, 126th Tactical Fighter Squadron, Dietrich Kellerman. He was once the top ace at Belka and a fiery instructor at the Air Force Academy. In 1995, the Belkan Air Force sent him to the front lines to bolster troop morale.
He was good. From what I'd heard about him, I thought he was still just a young mercenary. But he matured since then. He still wasn't perfect, but I could see he had come a long way towards understanding the rules of combat. What's important on the battlefield is to let go of hate, to survive, and to adhere to the rules you've set for yourself. These are the rules I've taught my students. And when I saw him, I could tell my time was done. A new generation had inherited the sky. There was no more need for an old soldier like me.
Every time I flew with him, his skill stood out. He was unstoppable. He was cool-headed and proud. A combat professional. Demon Lord fit him perfectly. Maybe the man was blessed by the goddess of war. Before long, everyone had taken notice of him. More and more would show up to watch him go off on sortie. Mercenaries or maintenance crew, it didn't matter. People wanted to burn his image to their memories. Hell, they weren't the only ones.
The Belkan forces are beginning to take flight. The industrial city of Hoffnung is crucial to the enemy's industrial strategy and the heart of its war productions. The Allied forces have decided that all Belkan war production must be stopped to expedite the end of the war, and has requested our participation in this operation. The operation will primarily involve the bombing of ground facilities by the Allied forces' bombers. Your mission is to support those bombers and attack enemy facilities. We have achieved near total air supremacy over the target area, but don't let your guard down. There may still be sporadic resistance.
Alright, so, like I said, the reason we pretty much won that last mission was because my plane was slow. We got an edge in the combat because we were able to maneuver quicker. That being said, this time I think I take the F1. Just because I like it. It's not particularly effective, as you can see. But, I really just like the way it's put together, for lack of better words. What's my missile count? 56 missiles. I'm signing myself up for a challenge, apparently. I'd rather not. I'm wanting at least 72. Yeah. I think 72 missiles there will be okay. I think that should be fine.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats. To all bombers, remove Belkan's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy. Initiate bombing sequence. Bravo! Turn it to ashes.
I think I'm mashing my target change button a little too much. Hey now, something's wonky here. Don't you be shaking me around. Come on, we've got this. It was very odd. I lost control of the plane for a moment. Almost like my controller disconnected for some odd reason. It's like I definitely don't want that.
Enemy armored vehicle destroyed.
Like I know the vibration on these controllers are good, but I didn't think it would be good enough to make the controller ooh.
Com 1 is going down.
Okay, that wasn't part of the plan, but it has happened. And now that it's happened, we have to restart.
Com 2 to all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started.
That run was cursed anyway.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats. Let's move.
We've got him on this next one, though.
To all bombers, remove Belkan's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy. Initiate bombing sequence. Bravo! Turn it to ashes. That's not enough. Got more bombs. I thought they were on a precision bombing mission.
No, no, no.
SAM destroyed.
It's not happening twice in a row. Maybe someone else gets me during this mission, but not that guy.
This is PJ. Something strange is going on down there. The number of burning areas just suddenly increased. Inform all units. This is an order from Operation HQ. Abandon the war zone. However, do not retreat until all facilities
Well, we've got people calling for help. We might as well go help them. Nice. You know, I accidentally shot down the last one. I'm gonna try not to shoot down this one too. No luck, huh? Well, that's one, but there's another one not too far. Hey, we hit one? Nice. Man. Yeah, don't ask me why they've got B-2 bombers on this mission. I have no idea. Drat. And those guys got back to me a lot quicker than I wanted. No jamming my radar. I've got enough trouble already.
Down all Belkan fighters.
Ignore the civilians. Our priority is withdrawing the troops out of the area.
Man, that was a struggle.
Join up with 5th Company for Block C.
Don't leave anything behind for the Allied forces. Mission objective fulfilled. All units, return to base.
Damn them all.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness for the world. That's why I...
Pursued by Allied forces, the Belkan forces have taken flight, abandoning Hoffner. Without military production capabilities, Belka is in a bind. We were also able to confiscate samples of what seemed to be experimental weapons from the abandoned war factories, before Belka had time to use them.
Well, that's good.
There are still pockets of resistance holed up in the industrial city of Sudentor. Although fleeing, the Belkan army continues to fight back, and are using the Valdreich Mountains as the final line of defense, in an attempt to prevent our army from reaching northern Belka. For this mission, we would like you to assist the Allied ground troops by clearing the skies of enemy fighters. The South Belka munitions factory is located in Sudentor, which means the remaining troops, although few in number, are well outfitted. Head to the designated operations rendezvous location, point 203.
Alright. I remember this mission from the last playthrough. We're gonna need a very strong fighter aircraft. In which case I prefer to take the Eagle again, because, well, it's a classic. You can't miss it.
DJ, don't even think about talking to your girl over the radio.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Road team, do you read me? Head for Valdreich to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there. Golem 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
There he is.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
He's normally right behind me the entire time.
Golem 2, is there a problem with your craft? I'm just sad.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ostio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. Golem team, crew team, head to intercept.
Crew 1, roger. Crew 2, moving to engage enemy.
Now, was there ever a time that I decided to willingly hold back? I mean, obviously, I don't think I can wound them. They're giant bomber craft with big ol' tail gunners on them.
You'll have to shoot all of them down. To all units in this airspace, stop the nuclear attack. Shoot down all Belkan bombers.
Ah, now you're right behind me. Yeah, technically I'm supposed to at least let them get into the bounds of the mission area before I start trying to shoot at them. Okay. Now I should be able to help. And I don't even know if help is the operative word here. Yeah, he's definitely having a bad day. So he's extra dead.
Go our separate ways.
Don't worry, you're not gonna hear me complaining.
We were unable to confirm if the enemy squadron you engaged was equipped with nuclear weapons. We don't know all the details yet, but multiple nuclear detonations have been verified within the Belkan border. It is also unclear whether or not Galm 2, who disappeared during the mission, is still alive. We will continue our search efforts, but at this point there's not much hope. Our communications network is still down due to the nuclear explosions. Remain on standby until conditions improve.
Which is ironic, considering every other mission he's asking me if I'm alive. Now we don't know if he is or not. We'll save again. You know, I definitely seem to be taking damage more frequently.
June 6th, 1995. I was still in school at the time, but I'll never forget the images I saw on the news that day. The Belkans set off 7 nuclear explosions on their own soil. Maybe their old militaristic leaders couldn't stand the idea of Allied forces invading their land, and declared to the world that the land to the north was the Holy Land of Belka. According to official records, more than 12,000 people died. It was a grand self-sacrifice that engulfed all. The only thing remaining was the desolate landscape. How did the people of Belka feel about what they saw? And what did he think of it when he looked down on it from the sky?
We have discovered remaining enemy troops gathered in the Yering mine